Now, when we bought this land in Bulgaria, we didn't just get that house. We also inherited a part of history. Standing here behind me is our Bulgarian barn. Now from here, it might not actually look that big, but you'd be really mistaken. The craftsmanship on this building is incredible, made of solid granite stone, and from what we've been told is almost 100 years old. And sometimes it's still got bits of history stuck inside the wall. What is that? Some sort of plough, isn't it? It's crazy to think that this thing's seen a century of storms, summers, winters, stories in people's lives. Now, I was actually told by our neighbour that this barn was built by the previous owner himself and it took him years to get it completed. It makes sense to take you inside, doesn't it? Now, it is getting used as a little bit of a storage room at the moment, but this barn is phenomenal. It's just so incredible. Think of the hard graft that must have had to go in to building this building. Every single stone laid by hand, piece by piece, no machinery. Every beam up there handcrafted and shaped to fit this building. No machines would have been used to take them up there. And when you take a look at this stonework, in between the gaps, they've used mud and straw as like a binding agent. But what I always find really impressive is all the little stones that would have had to been put in here as well as like gap fillers. We found all sorts of crazy things in here. I think this is actually off of some sort of horse cart. This is all the remnants of some sort of carriage. And my assumption is that these square holes would have created some sort of false floor to go in this building as well. I'm not too sure what these ones were for. I feel like, I mean, it kind of feels like it's for archery or something, doesn't it? Maybe times did get a little bit hard here. What's that? Is that a splitter? A wood splitter? And also, I never actually realised there's another series of square holes just running along the top. Maybe that's where they stored hay or something like that. But you can see these bottom ones, they run all the way along the barn. And it only makes logical sense that that would have been for a floor. That's all I can really think it would be for. But it really is beautiful. It is a wonderful building and a lot of love went into building this and it took years to build it. I cannot wait to actually get in here and do some real renovations on it. It's gonna be a really, really big project. So 100 years ago, someone put their strength, their time, their effort, their love into this building. And without us coming here, well, the whole thing probably would have just fell down because it was on its way. So wouldn't it be incredible to turn this old building around into something beautiful? I'd be dead interested to know what you guys would do with this 100-year-old barn house.